This channel and its videos are intended for general audience. Hello everybody, Trackmaster 2016 back again, and well, we're back at the suspension bridge. Now you're probably wondering, wait a minute, what have you done with it? It looks exactly the same. You really haven't done progress on it. Well, it's mostly not the bridge itself, it's the track work. What I've done is I've added the Superstation tracks in here, all of them, all the actual straights, and made this whole area over here Trackmaster 2. So theoretically, this area is filled in with new track. All I have to do now is fill in this section over here, where this area is here, with the new track as well. Got to get 5 pieces of actual straight and 1 point. That way this area will be done with Trackmaster 2 track. Then it'll just be the Walsworth section and part of the level crossing, so probably not that much. The hard thing is finding straight track. Well, you're probably saying, well, you just buy some and the track packs. Well, you can't find the track packs. I've been searching eBay, Amazon, anywhere online, in stores. You cannot find the actual track packs, the Trackmaster track packs with the straight curve and the switches and stuff like that, the 3 track packs. I think they were only available in Canada, and yeah, so I'm not going to drive up all the way to Canada, and I'm not going to spend about $40 on 8 pieces of straight track. So I'm going to have to search around maybe on eBay, maybe some lots or something like that, maybe place some bids or something like that on there to find some actual Trackmaster 2 straight track. So that's my deal, but I've filled in the Superstation track on here on the bridge. You're probably wondering, well, why'd you do that? Well, because one, I'm really not using it for anything much anyway, and I wanted to incorporate it in the layout. Plus it kind of looks cool on the bridge, and I'll bring you guys over that way you guys can see it. So let's show off the bridge, and then I've done some updates on the layout, and I want to show off a couple of customs in this modification station. So from here you guys can see there's that little point there. There's the regular track goes along, and then they have the Superstation to Trackmaster adapters. I wish I could find some more of these, but I had to custom make my own right in here. Just took those little sections there and bent in the deal, and they work pretty well. I'll have to try to actually get some of those, so if anyone knows anywhere of me just to get those, I may have to look on eBay or some Amazon stuff as well to find those. So yeah, this is filled in with Superstation track. We have Molly sitting there too. I actually kind of like the look of it on the bridge. It kind of looks kind of industrial. You know, it's not just straight grain railway track. But I probably will when I get some more track, actual Trackmaster 2 track. I'll probably redo this in actual track and not Superstation track, but this is just for a temporary measure. I may keep it on there, I don't know. But yeah, so so we got the Trackmaster regular Trackmaster classic track up here for a placeholder. I'm gonna hopefully get that railway builder bucket deal that looks like it's like orange and blue, which is really stupid colors for a train track, but you know, whatever Mattel wants to do. We've got the curves there, and then we got a hill bit that will go over, and then this area here will be Walsworth Station. So it's coming along well. You know, I had to sacrifice some tracks. You know, had to take that point out of, you know, over here where this track ends. So that's okay, because I really don't use that track anyway. It's basically what you guys see. It's a setter track, and I do need to clean up the railway a bit. Trust me, I need to get on that soon. So yeah, I had to scrounge around for some tracks, and that's okay. You know, that's all what a railway is. It changes in time and stuff like that. So yeah, that is some work I've done on the Sodal suspension bridge, and I don't know if I showed this in a video. I've added the grass back there, added a little town scene back there as well. Kind of nice when the trains are running by. I'm going to try to put lights in that factory right there as well, and maybe that church, wherever my finger is, that church and that factory, maybe those buildings up there, and make it a little kind of cool at night. Added some grass, added a grass mat here, added 2 where that church is, and well, added 1 where that church is and 1 here. There was a grass mat here, but I took it out because I had to raise up. As you guys can see, that's 2. That was the original area where the suspension bridge came up to, and it was kind of wonky. So it is completely level now and flush with the bridge, so it's all good. Added that section over there as well. So the bridge is a tiny bit high, and it's sitting on these pieces of wood here that are glued down onto that wood there. That wood that I think it's a 2x4 or something like that. So it's glued down there on that, so it just raises it up a tiny bit, but it looks way better. It's all flush, it's all good to go, so there's no rise and fall in the track anymore, except probably over here with the switches, because I have to raise it up to meet the foam bit here. So yeah, so let's go look at the rest of the layout. Alright, so we are at Vicarstown Sheds. You're probably saying, wait a minute, there's really nothing different you've done here. Well, if I spin the camera around, you guys will get a sneak peek at a custom. I kind of did what I did back in 2016. Added in the turntable, put hero there for aesthetic purposes. So hero's on the turntable there and it turns. I'm going to try maybe to motorize this if I can. So for trains to turn around and back out into the stations. There's Neville sitting there, there's the coal hopper, I think that's an animal or something. There's Samson there, there's a flatboard with a dinosaur on it, and we got a kind of nice little area for trains to rest. So that's about really all I've done over here, and I've added in a switch back here to join it with the level crossing, so that way when that area there is done, it'll come in. It won't go back here anymore. It will just go past by, go around, and go out onto the main line. Alright, so we are here at Tidmouth Sheds. I've done some work to it as well. We got some rocks and stuff here. We added a buffer here. Got rid of that yards area, so that way I'll have to clean that mess up later. We put a buffer there, so that way we're going to have trains crash into a pile of rocks. Put some old shed doors there. Have a straight track and a siding and a lamp. Have duck there pushing Caitlin's coaches. It goes off and it joins a Y track there. I'll have to test and see if that works. If not, I'll have to try to get another switch like I had over there. But I took that switch out for somewhere over there. Alright, so we are back on the tripod, and so we got the level crossing. I just moved that bit down. I added a big sweeping curve rather than the little curve that you guys saw before on 2014. So I did that, added that there. That way the trains will come in on a good nice curve and they won't wreck on the small curves. We still have the crossing, move that down a tiny bit. We got Ffarquar, and I guess the station master passed out. We have the station. And we got something new. Oh, wait a minute. There's something different about this track plan. So, as you guys can see, right there, I've put in a switch. I put in the switch there, that way that Y switch is gone, and that way it looks a bit normal for a railway type thing. So that's what I've been wanting to do since 2014 when I did that, but I didn't have a switch. And so here's the original deal here. Here's the original right here. So it was a short curve. Sorry, it was a short curve and a Y curve as the smaller ones. So I just took that out, added a straight piece, and made it go all the way out. And it kind of cuts into the new tunnel a little bit, but that's okay. So yeah, that's really all I've done to the railway. It looks a lot better. I could add some stuff in this area here. And I want to show you guys the new town. If I can move this tripod. So there's the new scene over there. There's the factory there. There's the town in the background, the cityscape in the background. I'm going to try to get some black poster board and cover the whole area here all in black. That way I can have it look kind of industrial and stuff like that. I recently put a thing on Twitter wondering what I could put there. People helped me out, even though I sadly didn't take any of their suggestions, but I could use their suggestions in a later part in the layout, because I know that crossing's not going to really span a 4x8 sheet of plywood very well, so I will have some stuff in the middle of that to make it look a bit more Sodor-esque. So yeah, we got that town back there. I'm going to try sometime soon to get some cardboard or something and fill in the backdrop, make a backdrop that goes all the way over there, because as you guys can see, like in the previous years, you guys see just a bunch of wood. So I need to put a little backdrop, even if it's painting something on cardboard or a piece of wood or foam or something. I'll put that back there. Probably look around some hobby shops maybe and find some actual wallpaper type stuff, but that'll be probably for another day. So yeah, a little town scene that's I can finally, sorry if I hit the camera, I can finally use my buildings properly in there. I definitely want to get some more buildings, some more like stores like that there. I'm trying to get some more British-esque buildings and stuff like that, to kind of fill in some areas on the roadway, because I want to build a little roadway town section away from the railway. That way it's just a roadway area that way for scenes and stuff like that. So yeah, and also we have one more to show off here. He's backwards. There's Emerson there flying along. You know, he is small, so I just put some fishing line in his wings, and you really can't see it, but he looks like he's actually flying, because that fishing line is so thin, it it looks like he's actually flying. That's kind of cool. So yep, he's going to be on static display right there, kind of hanging down, flying around Sodor. Even though he's not really from Sodor, he's from Brazil. But yeah, so that is little Emerson flying around Sodor today. So yeah. So these are the 3 modified items that I'm going to show off today. We got modified Byron, and you guys probably saw it in the TPTS episode, Byron's Broken Bridge. I detailed Byron's chassis up, added some black in there, added the silver for his light, and did the black, and so that's about it. Filled in some details. I may try to weather this guy up sometime down the road. So yeah, that's Byron, modified Byron. And all I really did here, one thing I would suggest you do, if you guys have the Trackmaster 2 Stephen and you don't like him, you can chop off the funnel of the original Stephen and put on the Trackmaster 2 funnel. You have to fill in some stuff a little bit in the back because it is kind of small, as you guys can see. Let me do this here. So as you guys can see right there, at the back there's a little notch in there, and that was filled in with a bit of paste. So I had to do that. Looks better, looks kind of cool with that taller funnel. It's just a Trackmaster 2 funnel from the Runaway Stephen pack, because I got 2 of those and I was going to originally use those, and I'm like, I ain't going to use it anymore. So it looks nice with it, and he fits through all tunnels and stuff like that, so it's just the right enough height. It's not too tall, it's not too short, it just looks right. So that is Trackmaster modified Stephen with a higher funnel. And last but not least, we got the Thomas. Now you're probably saying, okay, what have you done with him? Well, I've modified his wheels, modified coloured in the black undercarriage of him, Added a white running board, looks nice. I wish they would start doing this to all the Trackmaster current items. I mean, it's not that hard to do. I mean, you just take some white paint and slap it on, but you can't get them apart anymore. So yeah, that's about it. That's all I've really done with Thomas. So yeah. So those are all the updates and all the modified items for today's modification station. Tell me down in the comment section what you guys think of the modified items. Do you like them? Do you hate them? Do you like the new bridge work? Do you like the new parts of the layout, the redesigned Vicarstown yards, and the redesigned track work at Tidmouth sheds, and the new Ffarquar station switching and stuff like that? Do you guys like that? Tell me down in the comment section down below. So thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the post notification bell to be notified of all new videos. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. Hello, I am Sir Top on That, and if you want to watch more videos, click on these links here. And also, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of all new videos. Oh, bother that telephone.